Okay,
Okay, we are live.
we are live. No room for errors. Just kidding. We're all human. Hey everyone, welcome to the Layer 5 Newcomer School. There's not very much of us, so we have some more time to get through live intros, yeah? So welcome to today's meeting. Today's date is the 22nd of February 2024. So the objective of this meeting is to introduce newcomers to the variety of projects within the Layer 5 community and to provide guidance on how to initiate your very first contributions. So this call also serves as a platform where you can seek assistance for any issues you may have encountered or are currently facing as a newcomer. Although this call is termed newcomers call, participation is not limited to recent joiners, and recent meaning last week, last month, 2 months ago. So feel free to join next week and the weeks after that. We have a newcomers agenda. I hope everybody can see my screen. It's on the newcomers agenda right now, where you can add your name as well as any topics you would like to address. And so how to add your name, you just add it by clicking right there to add a comment, and then you type in your full name, please. And so with that said, let's move forward with the intro. So to kick things off, allow me to introduce myself. So I am Sandra, also known as Sandra MSc on GitHub and Slack. I joined Layer 5 as a contributor last year, October. I hold a master's in computer science since 2019. I'm currently honing my skills in DevOps. I started off with front-end development, and I transitioned into DevOps after discovering the wonders of Python and wanting to contribute to the area with that language as well. So additionally, I also serve as one of the community managers here. And so without further ado, let's proceed with introduction, starting with the community managers who are currently on the call. Yas Sharma, would you like to get things going?
Thank you, Sandra, for hosting and allowing me to speak. So, hey everyone, this is Yash. I'm contributing here since last year, January, I guess, and it's pretty much fun over here. The whole year was amazing. So there is many things for you to learn. And myself, I'm meshmate in Layer 5. So we will learn who are the meshmate and how you can become one. Yes, you can become one. I was also the Layer 5 intern, and I was also the LFX mentee over here too. So yeah, if you get any questions regarding Mishri, backend, front end, and designing, so yeah, get in touch with me. Thank you, Sandra.
Awesome, you're welcome. So next up is Sudanshu.
Hey everyone, my name is Sudhanshu, and mostly my part of introduction is kind of same like this. So yeah, apart from his management, I'm actually a committee manager and also an intern and former LFX intern. So if you have any, don't be shy, get started with your introductions and pick your issues as go build mesh the other like projects we have. So yeah, like if you have any doubts regarding those, this is your call. You can ask later on this later up at the end of this call. So yeah, thanks, Sandra.
Awesome. So I'm a bit excited because we have 11 people on here, meaning that we can go through each of us live. If you have the ability to turn on your camera, please do so. If you're too shy, which I too am, but hey, at some point you need to conquer those type of fears. Turn on your camera and introduce yourself, please. So why don't we first start with Kartik Nadar? I noticed that you were one of the first on the call a couple minutes before it started.
Yes, sure. Okay, am I audible?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, well, as for my introduction, I'm Kartik Nadar. I'm currently a pre-final year student at an Indian university. I'm pursuing my bachelor's in computer studies science. I am currently a full stack web developer. I'm trying to transition into DevOps. I've been exploring the project for quite a while, and I wanted to make my first contribution. So I thought this should be the first place I could start off from, like to get a footing about what the project is about and to get to know the community members better. I hope to start contributing soon, trying to explore the project more and get to know more of folks in the community. That's it.
Let's turn those hopes into a reality. Welcome to the community. Next up, we have Adarsh Ravat.
Yeah, so hello all. I'm Adarsh from India, basically from northern part of India, and currently I'm a cloud lead for my campus GDSC. Also, a Google Cloud certified as associate cloud engineer. I'm exploring the field of DevOps. I learned like scripting, Docker, Kubernetes, but basic stuff, and I just want to hone myself more. So I'm like to searching the contribution, some repos, and some projects, and hence I come here to Messi and Layer5. So yeah, that's a brief about me.
Awesome, welcome, Adarsh.
Thanks.
Next we have Adriel Ferreira. Adriel, are you able to configure your mic? If not, you can also just drop a quick intro in the chat. Next up, we have Ashutosh Kumar Pandey. Ashutosh? Okay. Just drop your intro down in the chat as well. Okay, next we have Satashi Jain.
Yeah, hello everyone. This is Satakshi Jain. I have recently joined the community and really enjoying being here and looking forward to contribute more. Thank you.
Welcome. Next we have Noah.
Hey guys, I'm a student in Tech. I recently joined Layer5. I enjoy working in web development and recently I discover web devs. Looking forward to working with you guys. Thank you.
Welcome, Noah. Next we have me, Jane.
Hi everyone, I'm Meet and I've recently joined Layer5 and I have made some pretty beginner level contribution as well, and I'm looking for meaningful connections in this community and for some learning as well. Thank you.
Let me just point out that it's not Meet's first time. You can see the commitment oozing out of his camera. Nice to have you here. I think that's all. Again, Adriel Ferreira, if you're able to drop your intro in the chat, we'd love to hear from you. So I think we can kick it off with the rest of the meeting. Yash or Sudhanshu, do you want to give it a go?
Sure. Let's move. Once again, I'll share my screen and okay. Like starting forward, like if you missed your writing your names, like I'm share this top link so you guys can write your names in attendees. Great. So moving forward, I will discuss in this call like how can start with. We'll discuss about the various projects we are in, and yeah, like let's start on that process. So first of all, like we have this thing like, is this call is strictly for newcomers? Obviously not. So you can see many of us like Sandra, like one of the contributor Meet always like he's been joining from like many newcomers call. So yeah, like this call is not strictly for newcomers. Like you can join any like this call happens every Thursday, so you can join like next time if we join you can help other newcomers in the process. So yeah, of course it's not strictly mandatory for to be a newcomer to join this call. So like next moving forward, like what do we do in this newcomers call? So basically we'll like give you a whole map. Like we have this contributing journey map, how you can start, how you can get recognized, right? And how you can start like picking issues and what are the guidelines things and various those things. And like yeah, we have this query sessions at the end of the meet, so you can like have your own like any questions, don't have to be shy, and we'll try to answer all of them, right? And yeah, we will introduce you to some like managers, meshmates, which you already been seen in this call, right? And what is maintainers and how you can be a good contributor. So moving forward, let's see what this access community like. if- I'll just open this link. Just slow. Okay, so if you're a newcomer, I think if you're not missed this lecture, this is the most recommended thing. You should. This is a newcomer, like a member form, new community member form. What things you have to fill in, like normal details. Basically, why this form is all about. You will get all the informations, like you will get access to the drives to view and like Figma files, right? Various resources we have here. So yeah, like this is where this like form get us to know you, right? And yeah, so a simple basic form, and you should go and just fill this up. 1 second. Shifts. Oh, so that's just already did. Great. So moving forward, I guess like Yash, are you like move forward with the next few parts? I think.
Yeah, sure. I will take up the UI UX one. Thank you. Let me share my screen. Okay, so so let's start with this UI UX topic. So it might be possible that many of you are interested in designing. It might be possible you are interested in designing other forms. Maybe you are good in Illustrator. Maybe you are good in designing websites or designing mobile apps. So in Layer5, in most of the areas you can contribute, and one of the areas is designing too. So we have a sign up form over here, which you can fill. Why this sign up form you have to fill? If you are a designer, we have so many resources for you to start with. Okay, so it's important for us to know what are your skills. So you can fill out this form and you can mention, hey, I'm good at Adobe After Effects, maybe I'm good at Adobe Premiere or any other software that you are good at. This helps us to know that this helps us to know your skills better so that we can provide you the right resources to make sure you are successful in your contribution. So if you are interested in designing, this should be your first form go to fill out. So yeah, do check out this form. Also, let's explore more the part of the designing. So we have access to the Figma. So most of our designs that we have for the Layer5, for the Mystery.io and other areas for other projects are designed in Figma. So Figma is the tool that we are using for the designing, and it's a great tool for have a collaboratively designing things and giving comments for other contributors. So if you want to access that, go click on that. I currently am not opening that, but after clicking on that, you will get and you will automatically get added in the Layer5 team. And after that, you will be able to access most of the Layer5 projects. So yeah, go and check out. If you get any review that you want to give, do make sure to give a comment for that contributor. So if you think that you are not able to get an access over here, so that will be because you haven't filled the newcomers form. So make sure you have filled the newcomers form. After that, you will automatically get the Figma access. Okay, so we have a new example of dark mode in Layer5. So it's kind of now not that much of new. Previously when it was implemented, there were some issues that were coming in the dark mode. That's why it was added in the newcomers doc. But however, it might be possible that there is still some issues that need to be fixed related to the dark mode, because dark mode is the recent thing that is implemented in the Layer5 projects and Layer5 website itself and other websites itself. So as a designer, it's kind of a thing that we pick things like, hey, this is not correctly implemented the dark mode. So if you find any issues or any issues related to that, don't try to file a new issue. So yeah, if you click on the sun, it will turn to the moon and half moon, and after that all will get dark. So yeah, go and explore how this dark mode looks. If you have any review like, hey, this is not looking that good. So yeah, my first contribution started as a dark mode CSS fix. So it can be yours too. Okay. Awesome. Let's come to the next part, which is the operation model. So it's an old post. We will update this post, but however, for to let you know, guys, in we will talk about what Mishri is, how that works, and how you can play around with Mishri and how you can run Mishri in your local system. But for now, try to understand in a way that Mishri helps you to manage your clusters and its resources and cloud native resources. So Mishri has a concept of design, which you and your friend can collaboratively create, and you can publish that design in the real world that others can use that. Other, like if you create a deployment of Nginx, you and your friend created collaboratively, you can publish that and others can clone your design, and they don't need to design their infrastructure from basic, they can use your design. So that's kind of thing we have. For that, we have an operation model. It's a flow, like how user will publish their design. So we have an open review for the design. So go check out this post on discuss.layer5.io. We will discuss what this particular area is. So currently it is an area where you can comment or review, give and review. I think there is a wrong link over here, I guess. Hmm. Okay, there is a wrong link, but if you I will share that in the newcomers meeting. I guess there's a wrong link added recently over here. It's a 07 release related to 07 release. So as we are here, let me cover that too. But let's first cover this. After that, I will cover that too. So for designing, we have two more items, which is layer 5 sitemap. So sitemap is a thing like how the site will look, how the page and the user flow will be look. So for we have already sitemap defined in the Figma. So if you are interested in contributing in the sitemap and enhancing the sitemap, go and check out this link. So I think as a designer, everybody wants to first start with the brand kit, how companies' logos work, and what are the guidelines, what are the colors we use, what are the fonts we use. It's always a first thing that designer look for. So if you are really interested in designing part, click on this. After that, you will be redirected yourself in the design page of layer5.io. You will get all of the information related to designing, what kind of fonts we use and how you need to use that, what kind of design pattern we use. All information is mentioned over here. You can download the logo assets in white, in dark mode, and logo kit and what kind of color we use and where we use, all are mentioned over here. We have also our Google Slides ready for you to check out. So go and explore this particular area. And if you go at the last of this page, you will find yourself a section which is called 5-hour mesh. So 5 is kind of a person who represent the layer 5. He's this person. So if you like, if that looks cool for you, you can use in your projects, you can use in your GitHub profile or something. So yeah, go and check out. We mainly use these things in most of our websites. So yeah, go and check out. You can download this from over here. Okay, so this is all for the designing UX, UI UX part. So if you get any question like how you can start contributing, you can drop your questions in Slack or off at the last of the meeting. We will be discussing about that. Okay, let's come to the topic. What is Meshmate? So Meshmate, let's discuss about the Meshmate. So Meshmates are the people who are here for a long time and contributing in most of the areas and know more about the most of the areas. So if you are new to Layer 5 community, you can connect with Meshmate. So let me open this page and let me introduce some of the Meshmate video. So Meshmates can be your guide, can be your friends that you can connect with for a one-on-one call or maybe for the guidance. I will suggest you to ping them public channel so that your conversation with the management can help others. So we have with us Anita in Human as a meshmate, Iki Leonardo as a meshmate, Nikhil as a meshmate, and Shivalamba as a meshmate, and Yash Sharma, myself as a meshmate. So if you have any kind of questions or regarding how you can get started, these can be your mentors to connect. So yeah, make sure you are if you need them, you just go and ping them on the Slack in the public channel. Great. We have a blog written on Meshmit. So a small journey, if I share a small journey, it will be like when I first started contributing in the January last year, I searched whom I can connect with. I found this page and I found that these are the people that I can connect with. I connected with them, but I never imagined myself that I myself can be over here too. So what I'm trying to suggest is that I wrote a blog on that with uh, Vivek Vishal, who is the community manager at Layer5. He's not currently here because of exams, but I and he have a conversation on how I became the meshmate and what kind of responsibilities need to be done to become a meshmate and how you can become a meshmate. All things I already wrote over here. It's an amazing journey to be a meshmate over here. So it's a great blog for you to read if you want to become a meshmate. So I will highly encourage you to do that because it's always a learning, a fun thing to connect with others newcomers, to train them, to help them to make sure they are successful in their contribution, and to become a mentor to gain that responsibility. In that last get yourself a meshmate, we already introduced that particular page, which is get yourself a meshmate. It will redirect you to over here. If you scroll down a little bit, you will find yourself more of the content that you can explore. So go and explore. I think this is all from my part. So thank you, Sudhanshu. You can take it from here.
Yeah, great. So okay, so like we learned about pretty good, like Yash explained about UI UX, how you can be contributing in designing part, and what is measurement, right? Okay, let's dive into now the projects, how it like how you can start contributing projects. So let's move here. Okay, first of all, like let's reload this. Why it's taking time. Okay, so there is like we have pretty good documentations out there, like how you can start contributing. So first of all, we have this contributing guide, which is actually we have this docs. Okay, let's share the link parallelly so we'll get it. Okay, so this is basically we have documentation website, which is docs.meshi.io. So here you can see that we have a contribution guide. So every there, like how you can like in various aspects how you can start contributing. Like if you want to contribute in Meshri UI, like we have a Docker extension of Meshri, right? If you want to like work in testing part, end-to-end testing, or we have a command line tool, Meshri CLI. So everything is basically out there and how you can start contributing. So basically we have this thing that you start directly jump on getting the issues and you then having problems in building the project. So it's always recommended you go and start reading first of all the documentation is thoroughly. Like if I just go to this Mishi docs, so we'll see a thoroughly documentation is out there for like if you are a Mac OS person, if you are a Windows person, or you are a Linux person. So it's everything out there, right? So just you have to go and read the documentation, and like yeah, it's pretty much difficult every few times that visually like it's always pleasing in visually, but like yeah, but we will recommend you to go this through these docs and read various aspects how you can start contributing, how you can set up the projects, then jump on the issues. So you'll have the broad idea that yeah, because half of the project you understand by setting it up. So yeah, like this is a cool like everything is listed out there, and like the area you want to start contributing in, there's a particular guide out there. Great. So moving towards this, like we have a collective of good first issues for you all. So I'll send this. Okay, some I think Sabakshi will be sharing this. I'll just okay. So you can see out there like a pretty good collection of or good first issues out already there. So you have to just go to this link and you will see all the good first issues. So I like jump on in and like ask for it how you can get the issue assigned to yourself. And yeah, great. So next moving with this. Okay, learning paths. I think Sandra would like to cover this part of this issue. If you are here.
I'm here, and isn't this one of the more interesting issues that we have? So recently, we've decided to migrate our learning content, our learning paths from the Katakonda scenarios to the document to the Mercury docs. And so basically, it's just to use the Mercury playground to integrate these tutorials by using MeshMap. And so there are many of these open. And if you're into DevOps, for example, it doesn't mean that you need to be an expert at it or you need to be intermediate at it. You could be a beginner that is wanting to have hands-on experience to practice and basically get into just figuring out how the playground works. You can take up one of these issues. It's not it's very challenging, yes, but it's also a learning opportunity combined with DevOps, as well as getting to know how to use the playground. And of course, if you have any questions, the discussion forum is over there.
Great, thanks, Sandra. So yeah, like Sandra pretty well explained that what is this thing about. So yeah, like you always go to see some of the websites and you see that there is a tutorial guides out there. So we are also pretty much pushing forward, like you should get like all the learning paths that, for example, I was showing this path. So for earlier, this was supported by like Sandra has explained that Katagota. So that support has been taken off. So that's why we are in like using like migrating this thing to like properly like proper learning path. So if you are interested in this area, like you want to like create any such type of tutorial, right? So it's not like, yeah, like little bit challenging, but yeah, it's also pretty fun and learning. You will get a lot to learn from here. So yeah, this is pretty like a interesting issue out there. Great. So jumping on the projects, let's see, like we have for you to be setting, having a like proper visualization. We have divided this thing to explain you in bit like sites running first on Jekyll, then what are the sites running on React and Gatsby and Next.js, pretty all JavaScript thing. And yeah, like our design system. So yeah, like you will get the knowledge on that. Okay, let's first of all go to this repository overview. Okay, great. So yeah, like there is a repository overview over there in Layer 5 website under community handbook. So you can see here that all the organizations and repositories like under which orgs all the repositories are already been listed here. So right, if you are a front end person, so this is a place you want to see it. If you're a backend person, this is a place you want to see it, right? So like I will not go to every site, like I'll explain pretty much about that later on. So basically, if you want like Layer 5 website, there is a GitHub link over there and what framework we are using over there. And we are right currently we're lagging in having the maintainer for Layer 5 website. So yeah, like this is like you will see some places a backend position. So this could be a good opportunity to jump on and being consistent and like grab this position. Yeah. So next up, like you will see some of more front end projects, what these frameworks are being using and GitHub links over there. Some of the places you will be seeing this like program participation required, Layer 5 cloud. These are the private projects. So when you are in like being consistent in contributing, right, and like taking responsibility, then you will be automatically being like participating in this private projects. Great. So next, like this section is totally fit when it comes to backend. So yeah, like mostly our backend is built upon Golang. So like mostly not majority. So yeah, like so if you're a Golang person, you want to come here and see like Golang packages, right, and Docker extension, everything right out there. So yeah, this is your place. You can get all the links over there, repos. So you can start like surfing on over there. Great. Coming on like sites running on Jekyll. First of all, we have this Meshi.io. So if you're a like since you are a beginner and like you have not been contributing in open source that much, so like Jekyll projects are basically like we recommend you to get started with because they are pretty much HTML thing. While it's taking time to load. Okay, yeah. So the Meshi.io basically like everything it tells you about the characteristics of Meshery, what features does it have, right? So this is totally built upon Jekyll. Jekyll is liquid HTML template, which is properly a HTML, CSS thing, JavaScript thing. So yeah, like you will get pretty much easy over there to start with if you are a beginner totally in open source and in that area. So yeah, like this could be your place. You will see like all the features over there, like all the integrations we support in Meshi. So yeah, this is and yeah. So next, I think I should share it somewhere else. Okay, next moving forward, we have a site running on Jekyll is our most like learning site, which is our docs.master.io. I think it's taking time. Okay, so as I already like previously told about this docs.master.io, so this is pretty good. Everything is over there, like from starting with contributions, what everything like what integration and extensions. Like, I'll just go over this normal like high level overview, right? So like what does our this meshery extensions provide? Like we have this design mesh map snapshot, right? So like everything is out listed there. We want to read about the product, you want to read about the architecture, you want to read about what does this solution this project provides, and if you want to start contributing on those things, there's a contribution guidelines over there and how to set up projects. So pretty much everything is over there, and this is also made up of Jekyll. So yeah, like you for a documentation person, if you want to document things, this is your area. Great. So next up we have this smpspec.io. Okay, this is also basically built on Jekyll. So what this SMP service mesh performance basically this like when you create your infrastructure, right? When you create your designs, and that needs to be like properly performing, right? So who will measure that performance? So this tool will measure this your that performance. So basically, this is a SMP service mesh performance. Basically, give your test results, give your profile results of your designs or infrastructure. You can see a dashboard over there. So yeah, like this is a pretty much simple website. Like also there is a like a quite a less number of contributors over there. So yeah, like this could be a opportunity to grab that position over here and yeah, like bring some light in this area also. Next up on this Jekyll we have Get Nighthawk. So recently some work is going on over this Nighthawk website. So what I'll just quickly give overview. So this is actually a load balancer, HTTP load balancer. So if you are a computer science sponsor, you already know about this terminology. So like handling traffics, right? So and DevOps also when you like create your container pods, basically organizing this to create a design. So you need to have a proper traffic controlling, right? So this is what this tool does. And recently some work has good work has been going on over here, right? And so yeah, like this, some of the part is also made up from C++ here. So if you can like you can see this is a C++ tool framework also. So if you are a C++ person or a Golang person, and front end is basically website on Jekyll that I tried to learn liquid HTML template. So yeah, like this could be also a area to start contributing in. Great. I hope you are getting things. So yeah, like this was pretty much overview of sites running on Jekyll. Next, moving we'll not talk about site running on Gatsby, React, and Next.js all under JavaScript, right? So first thing is the main brand website, which is layer5.io. So if you are link here, you are already been gone over this website. So basically, this is running on Gatsby. Gatsby is a Java, like a React framework built on the top of React. So why Gatsby? Because like you generally have to show a lot of resources under there, right? So Gatsby is a good all over performance type of framework. It supports GraphQL queries, so you can just dynamically render the data over there. So yeah, so this is a like there's also pretty good like first of all there is a good first issues going over there. So like we need some animations in this place, right? If you see we're not having such good animations over there. So if you are a CSS person, you have a ton animation person, right? So like this could be your area to like hunt for, search for, and discuss for. So yeah, like go over there and give your ideas over there, right? We have this website call on Monday. I'll discuss about all the meetings at the later of this at later. So yeah, this is running on Gatsby, and yeah, if you are interested in like Gatsby thing, React or JavaScript thing, this is your place to start contributing in. Great. So next moving. Okay, so at earlier you will be seeing this Layer 5 sitemap, right? So this is a this what Layer 5. This is a whole sitemap of Layer 5. I'll just it should open quickly fast, so I'll show you. Okay, yeah. So you can see whole like flow chart over there, like what every places connects to other places, right? If you see projects connect to landscape, image, this is a good sitemap made by one of our contributor, which is Pratik and Archit. So like you can see, so when you go over this website, so if you find like how these things are connected, so here is your place. You can see this sitemap. I'll just share this link quickly. Okay, great, thanks, Sakshi. So yeah, link is already shared by Sakshi, so you can see over there, and it's a pretty good, neat and clean sitemap, so you can get a good over idea of Layer 5 website also. Great. Moving forward with this play.measure.io. So this is also made up on Gatsby. So basically what this is like a showcase website. So basically under Layer 5, we have this project called Measuring. You already be know. And this Measuring is an extension called mesh map, right? So what this mesh map is all about, that I'll explain right now. But this mesh map is under like in beta, so you need access to use it, right? So there is access form over here. So you have to just pretty like normal information you have to get fill in. And why you have to fill this? Because since when you get the access, we need to know that who is using our the like cluster Kubernetes cluster, like cluster. You get a free Kubernetes cluster account to use and like play around with all those things, which I will explain right current just after this. So yeah, like this is what this play.measure is all about. I'll just go over that and quickly tell about meshmap. Okay, so basically meshmap is like Figma for DevOps, right? So where you write YAML, right? Just long YAML files. You don't have to do that right now. We have this cool, amazing product, which is meshmap. So you can just drag and drop your components and give the configuration just visually, and you can create your own designs. Then you have this another mode called visualizer. So you want to visualize your containers, your pod, its performance. You can see an integrated CLI over it. So you can also get your logs, right? So yeah, like this is again, we have this cool feature over here is collaboration, right? So you so lonely it doesn't have to be creating these designs. You can like invite your friends, share your designs with your friends, right? You can tag comment out there in the design to your like other fellow members. So right, so these are pretty cool features out there. So basically for this feature you have to get that access I was just sharing all about. So this is all about made up of Next and Cytoscape, which you will see this dragging and dropping components is all about Cytoscape nodes, right? Cytoscape JS is a JavaScript framework. So yeah. So next, moving forward with, so this is not an important one. Like this is normal service mesh pattern website. So if you're interested in learning about service mesh patterns, there is a O'Reilly published book by Lee and Nick. So you want to get know about this book, so you can just go over here. Like pretty nothing important over there to explain. Okay, I'll just come to this system after explaining about React things. Right, I explained about the mesh map. So this is all about the playground, and here we have this extension mesh map. So playground is all about React.js, and I already shared about the access link. So next, moving forward, this talk. So this is the state management in Mesh AI. So if you know about React, so you should know also about Redux. What does Redux does that you can manage your states over in Redux, right? In React. So this is a design spec over for that. So basically, like this is a kind of old, not updated so much. It's kind of old up, but yeah, like if we can, when you read, you will get the overview like how we are managing our states, right? How we are using of the core use of Redux, how we are using it, right? How we are using the cache property of it. So everything is documented over there. You should go and get a read if you are a Redux person, if you are a React person. Actually, we are also in progress of migrating like normal data fetching like Axios we used, we are to migrating to RTK, like Redux Toolkit query. So I personally is going over there. So if a person to in that area, like you want to contribute in that area, please reach out in Slack and we'll get you hold of those issues. Great. Next up, we have this like 0.7 release. We had this this December, last December 2023. So this is like our latest release. It was, we are going to have like after this, after a week we will have a next release of 0.8. So there's a blog over there in mesh.io, so you can see what does this like current release features had, right? And pretty good things are coming over in 0.8. So this is a 0.71 and I just show you the roadmap of 0.8, so you'll get an idea. So there is a pretty good list over there what we are trying to achieve in 0.8 release. You can see some theme champions over here, right, who is taking care of that area. So like you have any suggestions, comments, or you want to understand things, go this comment out there and ask for your queries. If you don't know about this discuss forum, I will share about it. So this is the area, basically this is a roadmap is listed there, which will have this mostly after this week. In a week we'll have this release also, so you'll get to know what are new features are coming. Okay, so this is a pretty cool, I'll just, okay, there's a pretty cool like visually representative YouTube video, teaser video, which will, if you want to know, if you want to see cool things visually, so there's a YouTube video out there in YouTube. So you can go and over there and see, and whenever someone shares a YouTube video, you just like comment, subscribe. So simply like let go and get your like ask, like tell your comments. We'll glad to know your how did you like the tool, and we'll work on your reviews. Great. So I think that was pretty much about projects. Okay, great. Next, move forward with this thing. So I can understand that this 1 hour call basically would not be enough for you to get everything to know. So there's a solution over there also. When you come to this newcomers website, Layer 5 community newcomers. So under bill bottom, you will see some of the resources, right? This good tutorials table. So what you can see, there are good slides and recordings already over there. And who has just presented that thing. So you will there's a broad overview of it. Like if you want to know about Meshery, what does like good introduction of Meshery. We are also having blogs also. Under resources, you will see blogs. And if you want to know about recording insights, there are some things. And like what does Meshy CTL is like a command line tool that you are doing visually. You can do also using the command CLI. So basically everything is being broadly listed there. So you can go over these slides and recordings, so you will get a broad idea over it. Great. So we have this also a new like a Layer 5's YouTube channel. So if you missed any meetings, we already like we are also live streaming this video, this meet, and we usually do every meeting. So if you missed any meeting, there will be a like properly listed playlist over there. You can get the date and see all those meetings, recorded meetings. Great. So next come to this important thing, which is how what meetings we had this we have over the weekend. Just close some of the tabs so it will load fast. Okay, so when you come to this community calendar meeting, so you will see some yellow green things. So basically these are the these are the times we had this meeting. So every Monday you can see this is a website weekly call. So what this website weekly call, it could be different if you are not from India, like it could be different time. So you can just go over here, and when you press this yellow button, it will be added to your Google Calendar. So basically, what this first Monday website call weekly have, we basically discuss about front end thing, right? All the projects we have, we discuss about front end thing, the design, if any design to discuss, you have any feature to discuss, you have any agenda issues to discuss, any PR to discuss, lot of things. If you have nothing to discuss, you can also join. It's always, you're always welcome, and you will get to learn and like others how they are working, right? So next, every Wednesday we have this machine development call. If you are a DevOps person, basically we discuss about DevOps, backend, frontend, everything related to Meshri over here. So yeah, like the same thing. If you have anything to discuss, feel free to join, or nothing, and also you can join. We recommend you to join anytime these calls. You will get broader overview, because like many times you doesn't understand by going over yourself, but these meetings will get you foothold, basically to the things we currently going over there. Because like if you made some meetings, you will get the link broken and it will not connect soon. So like yeah, you should join this call. Doesn't matter if anything to discuss or not. Go introduce yourself, and yeah, that's quite a important thing. Great. I think now every Thursday we have this newcomers call which you are attending. So yeah, like you're always welcome to join this call. And every bi-weekly, I think today is 22, right? Yeah, we have this mesh to build and release call. So what this mesh to build and release call, if you are like a unit, if you're a person who is interested in CI/CD, like continuous integration, unit testing thing, right? So this is a call for you. So if you're interested in that area, we basically this call is all for over you. We will not only in this, it is a call pretty much interesting, because you get to know about the testing things, how we are managing this testing things in spreadsheets. So pretty cool meeting. So you should join this one also. Great. So this was quite like we have this link. I'll not go over there. This I am on Google form. There's a lot of places you can ask your queries, which is one of the discuss forum. So this is also place. This is questionnaire form, the Google form. So you can go over there and just type your query. Great. So coming to notes, I think Yash, are you with us?
Sure.
Yeah,
Just a
like can
second.
you go over there? Just drink water.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So we have covered so many things, and at last we have few notes to cover. I'm just making sure everything is open from my side. Okay. So we have few notes to be covered, which is one of, let's start with our first note, which is for the Mishri playground. So Sudhanshu already told you about how you can apply for the Mishri and how you can get the beta access. This is the form where you have to fill that. We already, I think, discussed this particular area, but let me just click on that so that we can open that. Currently, mesh map is in the beta access, so you need to fill out this form. After filling this form in 24 hours, you might get yourself a mail in which you will find yourself that you have access now, so you can log in and play around with the mesh tree and the mesh map. You will also get a cluster already connected with the mystery that you can deploy some things and get yourself a little bit more learning on that particular area. And the second thing for in the notes is for the DevOps and the learning path. So learning path is also covered in a small way, but if we discuss more about it, it will be a place where you can learn more about service meshes. You will be learn more about Mishri, and you will be learning more about the Kubernetes through the mesh map as a playground, where you can design different things, where you can design and deploy things. You can connect your Nginx server with the backend and deploy your front end. All the learnings that you will be able to do from this website, and you will be get certified. It is coming soon, but we have already a course available for you if you want to learn more about the service meshes. So go and check out that particular thing, which is how you can install a Mishri, run a Mishri, and manage your service mesh with a Mishri. What is actually the service mesh? Introduction to the service mesh. It's hands-on introduction. It's a great course for you to explore, and you can resume where you have left last time. So if I get started, what actually is service mesh? Why even it does matter what type of service mesh are available right now? How you can configure them from the Mishri. So yeah, there's many things for you to explore. Let's come to the topic, which is service mesh workshop. So Lee, the founder of Layer5, actually did a workshop on what actually service mesh is with Sam Pathak, director at Sivo. You can watch out this video to get more learnings on that particular thing if you want to learn more about the service mesh. It's a pretty cool topic for you to learn, but go and check out that particular thing. Next thing is tutorial recording to-do list. So actually we have few tutorials available for you on how to get started with Mishri, how to get started with Golang in the Mishri. Those tutorials are already available, which Sudhanshu talked with you about. So if you find yourself that you need a tutorial, you need some things to get started on that, and it is not available in the docs, it is not available in the tutorials, or it is not available in the Layer5 YouTube, you can fill out this spreadsheet and ask the maintainers in the Slack channel to get a video on that. We will try our best to provide you the video so that you can get started in that particular area. But yeah, if you need video, please go and fill out this form. Next is discuss forum. So this is, I think we haven't talked about. So let me just go over there. So actually, most of the time we encourage every contributor to come and post their query on the discuss.layer5.io. The reason is that in Slack, if you post any questions, people will answer that. But the thing is that after 90 days, that particular post or the message that you send in the Slack get deleted. It's a cycle. It's a 90-day cycle in the Slack, which deletes all the old messages to make sure that your message is kept and the conversation between you and maintainers or any other contributors are kept safe, because sometimes others also come in the community and they face the same problem. To don't go around the same feedback loop, we make sure that you are posting your query in the discuss forum so that others can uh, get benefit from the conversation between you and other contributors. So you can see that there is a build error coming for someone. He posted over there, I answered. There was some error coming, Sudhanshu answered, and there are a few other people that also answers the questions. You may also find yourself you are facing some issue. You can search the issue over here, and most of the time you will find the answer. If you didn't find, just create a new topic over there with the tags Mishi, so that others people get notified. So it's a discuss form where you can post things. Okay, so I think there are a few topics left. Let's discuss them too. Okay, which is community handbook. So in Layer5, we follow the CNCF code of conduct, and we have this community handbook for you to explore. This handbook is more likely all knowledge we have talked about yet are all covered in this particular page, related to the writing program, related to the GitHub process, related to the FAQs, related to the mentorship programs, how you can contact us, how you can become the part of the community, meet the 5 and the series that 5 have launched. You can read about that, the code of conduct that we follow. All things are mentioned over here. So it's a single place where you can go and explore things. So this is, I think, already shared in the chat. So you just go and explore. There is much more for you to read about, to learn about. How we will be talking just in a second about the mentorship programs. So yeah, the next topic is the mentorship programs. So let me just directly go from here. So as a Layer5 or the Meshri project that we have, we yearly participate in many of the programs, and we also participate in the Google season of docs. This year we also will be filling the form for the Google season of docs as it will get open. We will be participating in the GSOC this year too. So go and check out the GSOC CNCF project. We will be participating through as a CNCF. Go and check out. We every year participate in the Hacktoberfest also. So yeah, this year we'll be participating too. If you want to learn more about the last year process, go and check out over here. We are the one of the top LFX internship provider in the Linux Foundation. So in every term we participate. This year in the spring term we opened 7 LFX internships, and yeah, we will be opening next time too. So go and explore that particular area. We also participated in the LFX MLS fellowship program, but last year we didn't participate, but we will try for the next year too. Community Village is now merged with the LFX. So yeah, we also separately provide the Layer 5 internships for other contributors to get an intern, and you can explore these internships also. We also participate in the She Code Africa contribution too. So these are the open source programs in which we participate. If you're interested in any of those, go and check out the Layer 5 community and internship programs, I guess. Open source projects and internship program. We have mentioned all the things, all the timelines that will be opening for the internships. Okay. Okay, so last we have a writing program. So actually there is I think we are out of time, so I will cover this fast. We have an open position for lead contributor in the writing program, which makes sure that we are publishing blogs, writing blogs on different areas. So there is an open need for writing program contributor. So go and check out. You may need to fill a small form to let us know that you are interested in the contributing the writing program, and one of us will contact you on how you can get started and what first task you might need to do. So yeah, fill out this Layer 5 content form. I think we covered all of the topics. So last thing, which is very, very important, which is giving a star to the Mishri repo and any other projects. A wise man said that whenever you come across any of the open source project, go give it. For us, it's free, but for those who are contributing consistently, it's a big motivation for them to consistently work over there, because open source the maintainers that are consistently contributing and maintaining the projects are sometimes not get paid. So it's a kind of work they are doing for free. So giving a start, it fuels their motivation. Just do it. So yeah, go and give it a star. It would be a nice thing to do. I think, yeah, we have covered all of the topics. So we have done with today's meeting, and I will encourage you guys to share your experience of today's newcomers meeting on this discuss forms. So just go on that link and post about the experience that you get today and learning that you got today. I know that there is many things we discussed. There's many things to digest, to grasp. I will also suggest you guys to join this meeting 2 or 3 more times to understand and grasp things better, digest things better, because there are many things to digest. So I hope we learned a lot of things today. Thank you, Sudhanshu. This is all I want to say.
Great, thanks. So like we are already over the time. So if you have any questions, you can ask, or if you doesn't, feel free to like if you want to go out, go. So we will be waiting for a minute if you have any question. And you don't have to be shy. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, I don't think you guys having any questions.
Okay, no worries. I guess we have a shy
Yes.
audience today, Sudhanshu. No worries. Okay, so I would like to also announce one thing, which is that today is the Mishri CI/CD and build release meeting. which is around the DevOps, which is around the Kubernetes and CI things. So if you're interested in those particular area, in the DevOps area, it's pretty much around the DevOps, and people are contributing to who will be joining that meeting will be around the DevOps. So if you are interested in this area, go and check out Layer5 calendar. It is at around 11:30 p.m. IST, if I am right. So it will tell you the Indian time, standard time, but I'm not sure about the central time. So go check out the Layer5 calendar. So if you're interested in that particular area, and if you still have any question, unmute yourself and ask any. Don't hesitate to ask any questions. It's a good time to ask a question. If you get question after the meeting, please do ask that question in Slack.
Okay, I guess we are already over time, so we can wrap this call. And if any questions, feel free to ask in Slack publicly. Okay, is there any specific channel to there's support channel, Kaushik, support general, you can ask anything out there. So yeah, great. Thanks everyone to joining this call. Like we have this after, I think I don't know the exact time, like 11:30 IST, I guess, right, Yash? Build and
Yes.
release call. So yeah, see you there if you wish to join. Great. Thanks. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Sudhanshu.
Are you asking anything, Karthik? Oh, okay. No worries. Good. Bye.
Bye.